Hey guys, it's Elizabeth, Finding Elizabeth, and this is, I don't know, I think it's August 24th, 2015. It's my week 71 post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy update. Not really feeling the video today, but just want to do it quickly so I stay consistent with what I said I was going to do. My starting weight in January of 2000, I'm sure everybody has this memorized. My starting weight in January of 2014 was 402 pounds. My weight at surgery in April of 2014 was 360.6 pounds. My weight last week was 209.6 pounds, and my weight today was 209.8 pounds. So really, it's a wash. A week with not much going on, and I know why. I did exercise, which is up over the week before, but not as much as I could have or should have. And I don't know, really been in a funk lately, both physically and emotionally not feeling great. And I don't know, I didn't track over the weekend, but it felt like I ate more than I typically do, and I barely moved my body at all. So that's probably why there was nothing going on last week. I guess, I suffer from clinical depression. I have for a very long time. I've been on Wellbutrin forever. It has been really what I think of as kind of like a wonder drug for me. There are so many things in my life that I would not have done without that. And I think, it happens anyway because I've been taking Wellbutrin for a long time. I'll get to a certain point and then I'll fall into kind of a funk. But I think playing around with the dosage and the ADD medication probably is what precipitated this recent kind of funk. But I guess this was the first time that and this is going to sound like a big, moment. This is the first time I sort of had this. It's like, losing weight doesn't fix everything. And even though my life in many respects is so much happier than it was 2 years ago, I still am going to get into these funks. And this was the first time that I sort of realized that. I think that it's like, because they have been much fewer and far between than they were pre-weight loss surgery. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I exercise a lot more. But that realization that this didn't fix anything, it fixed some things. I sort of say it didn't fix anything. That this didn't fix everything just sort of came crashing down on me this weekend. And, if you would have asked me, I would have said I knew that this doesn't fix, it fixes certain things, but it certainly doesn't fix everything. So that was the realization that I had this weekend, and it was kind of depressing. And so I'm pulling myself out of it because I don't really have a choice. And it usually lasts for a couple days and then I get out of it. But anyway, that's kind of where I am. I really appreciate the people who have reached out to me. That was very, very sweet that you noticed that I wasn't around and just checked in. So the other thing was this morning, I was starting to feel better, and I'm sure this person watches my videos. I don't know them personally, but they sent me a message, and the message was totally, I'm sure, coming from their own perspective of, do you think you're ever going to get below did your doctor say you're ever going to get below 200 pounds? Do you ever think you're going to get below 200 pounds? And because of starting out at 400 pounds. And I'm sure that this person was asking, and I totally don't want, if this person's watching this video, totally don't feel bad about it. It's because of the frame of mind that I was in when I read the email, and all of a sudden I was like, fuck, no, I don't know if I will ever get below 200 pounds, and that's going to piss me off, and I don't want my head there. I don't want my head thinking that I won't get below 200 pounds. But, it slowed down. It slowed down drastically, and that happens. And I've lost, almost 200 pounds, which is amazing. But at a certain point, your body does adjust to that. And I'll say that, but I'll also say I haven't been doing everything that I need to do. So not only does your body adjust to it, I think your mind and will kind of slacks off the further you get into the process. So that's where I'm at. I really, really, really want to get below 200 pounds. Really, really, I do. So anyway, that's where I'm at this week. Hopefully this week will be better than last week. I haven't been watching a lot of videos, so I'm probably gonna leave some shout outs out because I really only have one, which is Gretchen. VSG for me, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. But Gretchen, who I love, who works at Houses Hospital in Princeton and who makes really funny car videos. But Gretchen hit 100 pounds lost, so congratulations to her. It feels like she did that in like 5 minutes, so that's awesome. And then it was just like everybody's surgiversary last week. There were so many surgiversaries. Melly May and Gracie and Lindsay Cooks, who it was great to see show up on Facebook, and Nirvana and Lauren Dayton, and I'm sure maybe Erin Warren, I think it was her surgiversary too. So there's just a lot of surgiversaries out there. So I want to say congratulations to all of you folks. Anyway, I guess that's all I have this week, and I will talk to you next week. Bye-bye.